The idea that the world is entering a new phase of disruptive change has become one of the most discussed topics in boardrooms and parliaments around the world. This chapter introduces the core concepts of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, identifies three central challenges that must be managed collaboratively, and highlights four principles that citizens and leaders can draw on to guide and shape new technologies and systems as they emerge. A mental model for shaping the future. The Fourth Industrial Revolution is a way of describing a set of ongoing and impending transformations in the systems that surround us, and which most of us take for granted every day. While it may not feel momentous to those of us experiencing a series of small but significant adjustments to life on a daily basis, it is not a minor change. The Fourth Industrial Revolution is a new chapter in human development, on par with the First, Second, and Third Industrial Revolutions, and once again driven by the increasing availability and interaction of a set of extraordinary technologies. The emerging technologies driving the Fourth Industrial Revolution build on the knowledge and systems of prior industrial revolutions, in particular the digital capabilities of the Third Industrial Revolution. They include the 12 clusters of technologies discussed in Section 2 of this book, such as artificial intelligence, AI, and robotics, additive manufacturing, neurotechnologies, biotechnologies, virtual and augmented reality, new materials, energy technologies, as well as ideas and capabilities we don't yet know exist. But the Fourth Industrial Revolution is much more than just a description of technologically driven change. Most important, it is an opportunity to frame a series of public conversations that can help all of us, from technology leaders and policy makers to citizens from all income groups, nationalities, and backgrounds, to understand and guide the way that powerful, emerging, and converging technologies influence the world around us. To do this, the way we view and discuss the powerful new technologies that are shaping our world needs to change. We can't think of technology as a wholly exogenous force that will inevitably determine our future. Nor can we take the opposite view of technology as simply a tool that humans can choose to use in whichever way we want. Rather, we need to deepen our understanding of the way that new technologies connect with one another and influence us in both subtle and obvious ways, reflecting and amplifying human values as we make decisions around investment, design, adoption, and reinvention. It is difficult, if not impossible, to collaborate on investments, policies, and collective action that positively affect the future unless we can appreciate the way that people and technologies interact. The overarching opportunity of the Fourth Industrial Revolution is therefore to look beyond technologies as either simple tools or inevitable forces, finding ways to give the greatest number of people the ability to positively impact their families, organizations, and communities by influencing and guiding the systems that surround us and shape our lives. By systems, we mean the norms, rules, expectations, goals, institutions, and incentives that guide our behavior every day, as well as the infrastructure and flows of material and people that are fundamental to our economic, political, and social lives. Collectively, these influence how we manage our health, make decisions, produce and consume goods and services, work, communicate, socialize, and move around, even what we consider it means to be human. As throughout the history of industrial revolutions, all these things, and many more, will fundamentally shift as the Fourth Industrial Revolution unfolds. Industrial revolutions, growth and opportunity. Over the past 250 years, 3 industrial revolutions have transformed the way human beings create value and have changed the world. In each, technologies, political systems, and social institutions all co-evolved, changing not just industries, but how people saw themselves, related to one another, and interacted with the natural world.